Hi, my name is Ray Bernard, and welcome to my brand new journal called Ray Bernard's Fine-Tuned Journal. This is the second article, and it's focused on mixture of agents. As you know, large language models have taken off. They're remarkable in terms of how they perform. A mixture of agents, it's actually a new technique that's put together by these fine folks based on this paper. A mixture of agent enhances large language model capabilities, and then it really does. It actually beats the state-of-the-art models today, GPT 4.0, along with all of the other open source models. The reason it does it is because of the way it's architected and the way it is proven to show that it works is amazing. And I'm going to actually give you a little demonstration with live code. But let's first step back a little bit and try to understand how this new mixture of agent methodology works. So basically, the way it works is you have three different agents that are stacked together in multiple different layers. There are 4 layers in this case. It's absolutely customizable in terms of how many layers you take, but it's been shown that 3 layers is a good amount to process the data, with the 4th layer being used for aggregation. The last layer takes the output from the pipeline and produces results that are beyond the state-of-the-art models today, both open source and closed source. This chart shows how mixture of agent compares to the rest of the open source and closed source models, both in the AlpacaEval 2.0 and the MT bench. Very reputable benchmarks, as you can see, stunning results. This has extremely broad implications in terms of completeness, correctness, and economics. What I've done is I've taken this particular project and converted it so that it works on Grok. That's Grok with a Q. Grok is indeed the fastest AI inferencing engine on the planet. Check this out. 1,244.51 tokens a second. Try to beat that. Welcome to my Visual Studio Code desktop. This is a port I specifically programmed in Python to work with Grok. I believe I'm one of the first people to do this with Grok, so I'm very proud of that. The way this is configured is to use 3 different reference models and 1 aggregate. And these are my reference models and aggregate that are based on models that Grok has hosted. That's what you're going to see this demonstration work with. All these open source models working together in tandem in a collaborative way in the mixture of agents. Quickly show you what the template looks like. And so here's a template that you're going to be using. And in this case, it's just, vanilla. It doesn't have my tokens, but basically you have the base API along with the aggregator, and the aggregator takes these reference models, and those are the models that work with layer 1, 2, and 3, and the aggregator model up here takes the outputs of the 3 layers to produce the final output, which is absolutely amazing and absolutely blows away the state of the art today, both open source and closed source. So once you've cloned my repo into your directory and have access to the files, what you're going to be doing is just executing the main file called bot, and bot will start the application. Once I push enter, and as you can see here, defines where your what your reference models are and who's the aggregate model. You can actually change that. In this case, I'm going to keep it. I'm also going to keep the temperature, which tells you how random you want your model to behave. I'm going to choose the tokens, and then I'm actually just going to be really lazy and just choose this prompt. And I'm going to compare this prompt to the other well-known ChatGPT 4.0 and let's say the Llama 3.7 Bill on Grok itself. So here we go. So what's happening now, all the 3 models are responding together in 4 layers. And here's my output. And as you can see, it's very robust in terms of what it's giving me. And I'm going to compare to the same prompt with the other models. And you're going to see this is absolutely by far superior in terms of the response that you get. All right, let's run ChatGPT 4.0 with the same prompt and see what we get. While I shift gears, I'm going to log into Grok and run the same exact prompt and see what we get with the other open source models that are natively available. Just going to go through the rest of the model so that you can get an idea of the level of responses you get. You'll see that they're not detailed or as detailed as when they're working together. Let's just review again what the mixture of agents outputted, and as you can see, it's quite amazing in terms of the details you get. I'd rather have the mixture of output agents rather to give me advice in terms of my trip to New York City than any of the other state-of-the-art models, open source or otherwise. Thank you so much. My name is Ray Bernard. Have a great day.